Hello, YouTube. This is a terrible angle. You're looking up at me. However, I just left the gym and I have several thoughts on working out right now that I wanted to share. First of all, it's Sunday, and Sunday is typically my leg day. I've chosen Sunday intentionally because the gym is less crowded on Sundays. Mondays is super busy. There's actually a line for some of the things you need, like the squat racks and the Smith machines. So I do legs Saturday or Sunday, and then my second leg day is Wednesday or Thursday. I wanted to just talk about how leg day will have your emotions all over the place. For me, when I'm getting there, I'm like, oh, I don't really feel like doing this. I no longer have that major excitement to go to the gym before I go. I used to for maybe the first 6 or 9 months, but now 15, 18 months in, I don't have a major excitement. And I just decided to try to incorporate periodization into my workout, and I've been trying to get more power and gain more strength because I want to be stronger and I want more muscles to show. So because of that, I have been trying to find ways to vary my intensity. So today was not a day where I wanted to go just lift as heavy as I can. I did that 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it kind of hurt my back just a little bit. It's not really pain, but it's kind of sore, just a little achy sometimes. So because of that, and I don't think it's probably good for me to actually try to hit a PR every single time I go. But that is what happened for about a month when I upped my calories. I increased my calories just a hair, and then I increased my protein and I increased my carbs just a little, and I was able to just go heavier and heavier each week without even trying. So I did, which felt awesome, but my back is a little bit tweaked from the deadlifts. But I really also want to improve my deadlift strength, so I'm trying to push myself and still stay safe. On that note, today what I did is I normally do a split squat on the Smith machine. I don't use a step, which I think then it would be called a Bulgarian split squat. But today I added that step to try to change my intensity, to make this exercise a little more difficult. And it was never easy, but it was becoming tolerable. Jeff Cavalier of Athlean X says that when you're looking forward to an exercise, when you love it, that means that your body is probably used to it and you should kind of change things up. I watch him a lot, and he does talk about intensity. So I've already had different ways of changing or altering my intensity, increasing my intensity built into my workout plan. But now I really want to take it up another level, so that is why I added the step back in. And my weight was lower in terms of what I could lift. I could only split squat 50 pounds on the bar, and I think I was up to 70 or 90, I think, without this step. And then I've decreased my reps and increased my sets. I did that a couple of months ago, maybe 2 months ago. So I did 4 sets of 6 or 8, now I can't remember. I do record everything in an app called Strong, because I don't remember things unless I can go back and refer to them. Okay. What I wanted to talk about was, so I did that exercise first because that machine was available. And then I went over to my favorite part that I love to hate and hate to love, which are the deadlifts. Never looking forward to them, but I feel so accomplished when I'm done. But the work you put in is just, I don't want to say brutal or grueling, but the work you have to put into the deadlifts, oh my goodness, it's a lot. So I did buy some more toys to assist me. My hands have reduced sizes twice now, so my old gloves don't fit. So I picked up some more gloves that are a little bit different style, and I was really happy with my grip. My grip seems to be improving. That's been a long battle. My fingers and hands fail before my legs or my back on my deadlifts. And so these gloves seem to work well. I also used a weightlifting belt for the first time. I ordered 2 from Amazon, one kind of basic level one by Harbinger. I think they make good products that are affordable and good quality. And then I also ordered a fancier one that hasn't arrived yet. I used that, and I also bought a new pair of grips. I have like 5 or 6 different types of straps and grips that I use to try to help my hands and stop my hands from failing when I'm working out. I also, what did I use today? Okay, this is what I've learned about trying to lift really heavy for the deadlifts. I like to wear a pair of headphones that just like fits over my ear. They're called Trex Titanium. I'm looking for them. They're buried in my bag, so I don't see them. But I like them because you can hear the ambient noises around you. You can hear what's going on. I feel like they're safe to run with, like out on the trail. You can hear cars, you can hear people, you can hear dogs. I don't think it's safe to wear sound blocking headphones out in public. Like, I try not to do that when I'm working out, especially not when I'm running on a trail. But for leg day, when I need to go hard, when I need to focus and go hard, I have learned that I need my beats. And I had to ask my son, like, can I please like reappropriate my beats, because he took them at the beginning of this school year. He was like, sure. So what I do when I'm gonna start my heavy set, I put those beats on, I put on some good music, and I try to get in the zone, and no matter how it looks to like people around me, I need to get in the zone so I can put that work in. And so back to the emotions of leg day, once you finish a set and you went decently heavy, it just feels so good. Even if, I wasn't hitting a bunch of PRs today, but I was at like just under my PRs, and I was doing a very good number of reps. So I just felt so good. So then it's like your emotions go from like, oh my gosh, this is going to be terrible, to this is awesome. Another thing I want to talk about about the gym is like feeling dumb. I'm not the kind of person who typically feels like stupid usually. Like, I have a decent amount of confidence, but at the gym sometimes I feel stupid. And so today was another one of these days. They tend to happen on leg day because that's like the hardest day. So today, my gym recently remodeled. I believe we used to have a total of 4 squat racks, and now we have only 3, and they're really bulky. They're just huge, and it's really awkward in that room. So I'm starting to learn the new machines. Like, the weight increments are different. I can't find 25s. Like, they don't have 25s. There's 35s, there's 10s. But you can obviously go to other places in the gym and find 25s, which is what I do. But we used to have 25s. So I walked over to the room with the squat racks, and I was standing there waiting for 2 people to finish because the third squat rack had no barbell on it. And it's the kind where the barbell is kind of like inside of the cage. And then this guy walks up to me and he's like, hi, are you like about to use that? I was like, well, I wanted to, but I have to wait for them because there's no barbell. And he was like, you can get a barbell from over there, just take it off another machine out on the floor. And I felt dumb because I didn't think of that. So that happened to me, a similar thing last time I did leg day. I was like struggling to load and unload the plates off of the big bar. The big bar weighs 45 pounds. And then I was trying to put 45-pound plates because my PR is like 245s, right around there. So I wanted to put them on, but I just can't do that hardly. So my trainer showed me a technique. It's still kind of awkward, but I figured out a way to load the plates. I was happy. I figured it out. This is the last time I did leg day by myself, so about a week or a week and a half ago. All of a sudden, last week when I thought, okay, I figured this out, I put the plates on, I'm getting it, okay, some guy walks over and puts my plates on for me. So I guess I looked like I didn't know what I was doing. Okay. So, as far as like confidence in the gym, both of those times I recognized that afterwards I felt like self-conscious after that. I felt uncomfortable. Like, oh my gosh, people here can tell that I don't know what I'm doing. And I let it affect me for like a little while. Like, you just feel uncomfortable with like finishing your workout. But I did finish each time. And then what I really tried harder to do today was just to like let it go, put on my headphones, listen to my good music, and get to work. Even though I didn't think about going on the floor and bringing a barbell over to the squat rack. It's not the end of the world. We learn something new every day, hopefully. So I'm feeling good about leg day. I have about 45 minutes to an hour before I have to leave for work. So I will end this vlog. Bye, YouTube.